By 2029, only these three news channels will remain. Some of the other news channels will surrender while others might even rebel. Hello and good evening. I am Pramod Kumar. Recently, a strange video of Republic Bharat editor Arnab Goswami surfaced on his English news channel. At first, it seems like the video was created using artificial intelligence, but that wasn't the case. The video was real. In this video, the Godi anchor Arnab Goswami, in his notorious shouting style, was almost screaming, mentioning Prime Minister Narendra Modi's name and then referring to another psychophantic journalist Sudhir Chaudhary, asking him where the anchor who earns a salary of 15 crore rupees is and why he does not question Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Billions of people were shocked to see this video, wondering why Arnab Goswami, the master of psychophantic journalism, was saying such nonsensical things. Did he perhaps have too much to drink? Wasn't he afraid of Godi of Modi government shouting against Prime Minister Modi? The story behind Aram Goswami's sudden change of allegations of asking questions to the ruling party is something else entirely. This whole matter revolves around government advertisements. It is all about getting crores or rupees in the revenues from these advertisements. The real panic and frustration of Arab Goswami is from the issue of the government advertising. Actually, since Narendra Modi formed his third government in 2024, relying on the support of N. Chandrababu Naidu and Nitish Kumar's parties, the turmoil within the Indian media has become undeniable. Almost all the channels and newspapers in these media houses fall into the category of Godi media. Now, the financial situation of these government in media houses is such that is in terms of the earning and the influences. The real power seems to be concentrated in the hands of select few media houses. It is being discussed that if anyone media earning are relatively secure today, meaning they are earning more than other media houses. It is limited to Adani's group NDTV and Ambani's group News 18, while all the other major channels, including those claiming to be number one or number two, are also struggling with financial pressure. They are receiving very little government funding, that is, government advertisements. This means their revenue is on a downfall spiral. Moreover, even as that the country's oldest channel is not immune to this advertisement crisis, as that's on Arun Puri has openly spoken about the plight of the media industry and the crisis of government advertisement policy. This clearly indicates that the problem is not limited to the smaller channels but affected the entire media system. Furthermore, the balance between corporate and the government advertising has shifted in recent years. Some media houses allege that a large number of the government advertisement has been restricted to a few select media organizations, including Gautam Adani's NTTV and Mukesh Ambani's News 18. As a result, the rest of the media is becoming financially weaker. The impact is also visible on faces that were once considered the most vocal supporter of the ruling party and openly flattered the government. These individuals were masters of pressing the ruling party lies as truth and the opposition's truth as falsehood. Actually, the public has been calling these figures Goti media. This includes names like Arnab Goswami, who, due to reduced advertisement revenues, had started questioning the government itself. The video clip of Arnab Goswami questioning Prime Minister Narendra Modi, which was seen recently, is a direct result of significant decline in revenue of Arnab Goswami's English news channel. Arnab Goswami's frustration and irritation are clearly visible in this video. In fact, even since PM Modi fell short of the majority in the 2024 Lok Sabha general elections and had to rely on support on N. Chandrababu Naidu and Nitish Kumar to remain his prime ministership, the question has become common in media circles. Is Narendra Modi considering it safer to rely solely on two large corporate media houses, Gautam Adani's NDTV and Mukesh Ambani's News 18 before the 2029 Lok Sabha elections? In other words, is it the easier for those in power to control just two names channels than to manage 20 or 30 media outlets? Aster is currently still in race because it is one of the country's oldest news channels. However, in this future, only News 18 and NDTV will likely remain. The government will cut funding to the other channels, meaning the financial support, the revenue they receive in the form of government advertisements will stop, effectively forcing these news channels out of business. There is much question and discussions in the world of intermedia that the face and the character of the some media personalities might change their year, that is 24 and 26. Some body media personalities might even revolt, while some pro-government channels will completely surrender, meaning they will be fine whether they get advertisement or not. Additionally, some the journalists might shift to YouTube and other digital platforms. But the real truth is that the question of livelihood, which remain linked to the power and will continue to the top priority. However, a big question is that will happen to the journalists who show rebellious tendencies like Arnab Goswami? Will these rebellious journalists also face the CBI, ED, and income tax departments? Just like opposition leaders have been intimidated, threatened, and suppressed. Currently, the scenario in the Indian media suggests that this entire battle is about for the both advertisement and the control. And it is being speculated that the Adani Group appears to be gaining more strength in this game of government advertisement in the Indian media. On the other hand, how far the Mukesh Ambani's group will support the Modi government and what stance it will take at which juncture, which will be decided by the only things, the time. Jai Hind.